On today's video, I'm going to share the $0 to $1 million guide for you to create a 7-figure real estate agent business and shortcut your way to success. Imagine that you have a 7-figure real estate agent business that produces clients for you virtually on demand. A business that allows you to achieve all of your personal goals and do everything that you've always wanted to do. That is the beauty of real estate, and that is the potential that you have in real estate. Unfortunately, over 3/4 of real estate agents fail and never achieve that dream. And the real question is why? Why do so many real estate agents fail? I have the answer for you. And the answer is that there is absolutely zero accountability in most cases. And here's what I mean. When I was an attorney working at a big firm, when I first got out of law school and I got a job, there was massive accountability. I had to be at the office in the morning. I had to stay well past when the partners left the office. I had to be there. Now, I know it's a little bit different today with so many people working from home, but when I started as a lawyer, that just wasn't the case. That is accountability. If I wasn't there, guess what would happen? I would get fired. And that is the case in most real jobs. But in real estate, that just doesn't happen. I mean, you get your license and you can go out and do whatever you want whenever you want. No one is going to be holding you accountable. And it's that lack of accountability that I believe causes so many real estate agents to leave the business. And if I had to start all over again as a real estate agent today with no clients, no business, no escrows, no listings, this is exactly what I would do. And make sure you stay until the end, because really the last point is super critical and super important to create that 7-figure real estate agent business of your dreams. So the first thing you want to do is plug into a 7-figure system. Now, this might sound weird. I mean, you probably got into real estate to be your own boss, to wake up whenever you want, to start working at 10 and leave at 3 and make $1 million. But I have to tell you, it simply doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, in real estate, left to your own devices, most people fail. Those are just the statistics. And I've shared those with you already, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse. The way to get around that, the way to combat that, the way to overcome that is to plug into a system that works. Let me share another example with you. When I played football in college at the University of Arizona, when I got there, I plugged into their system of success. Now, we had a really good year the first year and then some not so good years, but in any event, the system of success is something that I plugged into. There was a time that I had to be there in the morning. We had workout times. We had times to be studying our playbook and our meetings and all of those things, and that was a system that I plugged into. Now, in real estate, I actually was very fortunate to later down the road do the same thing when I hired my first coach. But when I first got into real estate, I had no system. I was researching things on my own. I was using the trial and error system. And I got to tell you, the trial and error system, while it ultimately works, is very expensive and it costs you a lot of time. And ultimately, time is all you have in the business and also in your life. So if you want to shortcut your way, my number one thing that I would do if I was starting today from scratch, no clients, no listings, no escrows, is plug into a 7-figure system of success. Now, here's what that looks like. You have a lot of options today. You have a lot of options that I just didn't have because they were not as readily available. So you can hire a coach. You can join a real estate team. You can chat with me about plugging into the program that I have. By the way, links below. Now, some of you, I know what you might be thinking. I'm going to do it all by myself, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a trailblazer, and I'm going to reinvent the wheel, and I'm going to make it happen. And like I said, sure, you can do it that way, but it's going to cost you a lot of time, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. So the question you want to ask yourself is, would you rather plug into a system right now and do exactly what the system tells you and follow that 7-figure playbook, or would you rather try it on your own and take a lot of time and spend a lot of money trying to do it? I would rather plug in, shortcut my way to success, and make it happen. So like I said, lots of options in that arena, including booking a call and chatting about the system and the program that we have for you that can help you shortcut your way to success. All right, step number 2 is to treat your business like a business. Here's what I mean by that. Most real estate agents, they get into real estate and then they just kind of treat it like a hobby. They're interested in real estate. They're not really committed to real estate as a business, as one of my coaches used to say. And so the question you want to ask yourself is, hey, is this a hobby for you? Is this something that you just want to do on the side? Or is this actually something that you want to create a business out of? And if it is, then you have to treat it like a business. And here's what I mean. You got to have a business plan. You got to have goals. You have to have a schedule. You have to have numbers that you need to hit, just like a real business. And if you've ever worked in a real business or if you've ever worked in a real company, you know that there's accountability, there are goals, there are numbers that need to be hit. And if those don't get hit, then there are issues. People get fired. And I know you're not going to fire yourself for the most part, but the way you will get fired is that you'll be driven out of the business because you just won't have any clients. And unfortunately, as I've mentioned several times, that happens for more than 3 out of every 4 real estate agents. And I personally just find that so unfortunate because real estate really is the best business. You have unlimited income potential. You could set up your business however you want, and you can really create the life of your dreams if you do it right. So start treating your business like a business immediately. There are lots of resources for you to do that. I have a ton of them in the links that you can find. I also send out a weekly newsletter with lots of valuable information and actions that you can take on this very topic. But treating your business like a business, believe it or not, even though it sounds a little gimmicky, you might have heard it before, is one of the key steps. And in fact, the thing that I would do immediately, because to be honest with you, I didn't do that. I treated it like a hobby in the beginning. I was an attorney. I had clients coming at me because everyone in my law firm wanted to buy or sell properties at that time. And I just thought, hey, this is just going to continue. And I can just wake up whenever and get clients whenever. And then all of a sudden, what happened was all the clients stopped. The pipeline ran dry. And I thought, uh-oh, I'm not getting that law firm check coming in every 2 weeks. And so I need to go out and I need to make it happen. And one of the first things I did, as I mentioned, is I did hire a coach. And I started treating my real estate business just like a real business, as if I had a boss, as if someone was telling me exactly what to do. And that's what made a huge difference. But as I said, it did take quite some time to get there. And I want to shortcut your way to success. So let's do just a super quick recap. Look, number one, you want to plug into a system that really helps you and that really shows you the path forward and the game plan so that you can just follow it, so that you can just copy it. And number two, what you really want to do is start treating your business like a real business, which really leads me to number 3. And I'm glad you've stuck around because this is the most important, I will tell you, the most important step in building an amazing 7-figure real estate agent business. And that is to focus your business around client attraction. And here's what I mean, you guys. If you have no clients, you have no business in real estate. So many real estate agents I know, they're awesome communicators. They know the contract backwards and forwards. They get along with people. They love showing houses. They love real estate. They've seen every TV reality show there is. But the one thing that they don't do that drives them out of the business is they don't focus on client attraction. And what I mean is that your business plan should all be focused around the number of clients that you need to hit your goals. That's ultimately what real estate is about. I used to have a mentor that said that the business of business is client attraction. Now, you might have heard this spoken a different way. You may have heard the word prospecting. You might have heard lead generation. I personally don't like either of those terms because they just sound way too salesy for me. What client attraction is for me is creating a system, again, of client attraction, which means that your ideal clients are attracted to you, that you can virtually generate your ideal clients on demand. Now, there's a couple of steps to this. Number one is in your schedule, really building your day and centering your plan around client attraction, not around everything else, and then trying to fit client attraction in whenever it's available. No, client attraction first, everything else second. Number two is really identifying and figuring out who your ideal client is. Now, this is really, really important. When most agents start out in the business, and this was me almost 20 years ago, you want to serve anyone, anywhere, anytime. Someone calls and they need to buy a house and it's an hour and a half away, you're driving. And that, my friends, is a very big mistake. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to figure out who are my ideal clients, who are the people I really want to help. And then those are the people that you want to consistently get in front of and generate a system of attracting those clients into your business every single day. Now, I have a lot more resources on that, including a free 5-day real estate agent jumpstart course that you can jump into down below. Just click the link and you can check that out and it'll show you exactly what to do. But essentially, you really want to center your business around the most important activity, which is client attraction. Once you have a steady stream of your ideal clients coming in, you know who they are, you love working with them, you're getting more referrals from those people, then real estate becomes really, really fun. All right, so if you just got your license today, or you're thinking about getting your real estate license, or maybe you've been in the real estate business for quite some time, but you just haven't built up a lot of traction, just haven't created the type of business that you want, and that is frustrating for you, I hope you'll follow this 3-step plan on how to build an amazing 7-figure real estate agent business from scratch without working 24/7, and you can start implementing that immediately. If you need my help, I would love to be of service to you. I got lots of links down below, including a link to book a call and chat about your business and whether you can plug into our system to help you be successful. I'll see you on the next video.